want to start with, Michael, this is for you. Next Generation and DS9 are two of my all-time favorite shows. And I just want to thank you for all the hours you spent in that makeup chair to play Worf. And I just want to say thank you.
My pleasure. It's my pleasure.
I really want to start with congratulations. I've seen the first 6 episodes of Picard season 3. They're fantastic. Fans are going to absolutely love them. For both of you, what do you actually want to tease the fans about what's coming this season?
Ooh, what do we tease? It's going to be an epic adventure. Action-packed for our story. What do you want to tease?
It is a truly an arc where, and I always loved arcs in shows, where it starts one place and ends up another place.
Yes.
And it is, we don't know where it's going. We hope it's a happy ending, but we don't know.
That's right.
And that's the thing, is that it's going to be, our characters are going to go through an arc.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always found that interesting, and I think the fans will too.
Well said.
Yeah, it's interesting because when Next Generation was on, there was no, season-long storyline. Like, there were minor things, but it's very good. Yeah. But I want to actually talk about the action a little bit. And I'm curious, how much time did you actually have before stepping on set to do some of your action scenes together where you could rehearse? Because, and I'm also curious because, Michael, you've done action as Worf before, and how did it compare now to years ago? Did you have more time now, less time?
More time. It was more time.
Yeah.
I mean, we literally were there on days that we weren't working.
Yeah.
Going through the scene, because the scenes on Next Generation were fairly short, and even on DS9 were fairly short and very sort of concise, and but these were very long and involved.
Yeah.
And they were central to the story.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really go, okay, just go over there and
do a couple
throw a dagger.
Right.
And so we had days where we would be, I don't think there was maybe 1 or 2 days where I was in makeup, but the rest of the time we were there.
We were there
in our shorts and everything, and
that was our first meeting was doing stunt rehearsal.
Yeah.
So we hadn't even done a scene together, and that was how we first met.
And it was cool because there was these stunt guys were just,
they're amazing.
And I was kind of going, well, we'll see. And then they showed a scene where I go in there, and this is my reveal. And I watched
the whole fight.
And I watched the preview.
Yeah.
And I went, oh my God. So that was it's quite different. Like I said, this was a movie. They shot it not like a movie, but it feels like it was a movie. So you had time to really work on these scenes.
The season is 10 episodes. Which was your favorite of the 10 and why?
I haven't seen all 10.
Yeah, we haven't seen all. You've seen more than we have.
Mm-hmm. I think I've seen 5.
I think we 5, right?
Yeah, but I have not seen all of them yet.
Yeah.
I know there were a couple of scenes that I really enjoyed doing with Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple that are really, lovely.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that it keeps, I think 6 is fantastic, but it just keeps building right at the beginning. It's a very, you know what I mean? Well, I definitely want to know, and Michael, this is for you, but what did it mean to play Worf again for the first time, I believe in like 20 years? Did you ever think it was going to happen again?
No. No, I did not. I had an inkling it might when J.J. Abrams was doing his Star Treks, because after our last movie, it was dead. I mean, Paramount sold off all the Star Trek stuff.
Wow. And
they were done with it.
Wow.
And J.J. came and said, "Look, I want to do a Star Trek," and they went, "Okay." And but like we've said a bunch of times, you never say never anymore. But I looked at my watch the other day, and it's been 35 years.
Wow.
Since I started.
Wow.
35 years.
That's impressive.
I have to stop there. I'm just going to say thank you so much and congrats on what I've seen, which is a fantastic season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.